Hey bitches, welcome back to my motherfucking channel. Just kidding. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Don John TV. And in today's episode, we're gonna be doing us a mukbang, bitch, in which I have my food right here. Shout out to my mama, she had made some delicious food a couple minutes ago, and I got a slice of cake right here. And we just gonna have us a little chit chat, a little girl talk, or girl or guy talk, whichever. And I really don't know what to talk about, in which I made this list right here. And these are going to be a few key points that I'm going to cover. So, without further ado, girls, sit back, kick up your feet, put your hair down, eat some food with me, and let's just have us a little girl talk. Now, the first thing on my list is the Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj situation. This is my opinion on that. I feel like if y'all have beef, why settle it at a public place like that? It's just like what Judy J, shout out from Judy J from BGC7. Hey girl, how you doing? Love your podcast, and I love you on BGC7. You clearly had ran that season, like you literally ran that season. But anyways, like Judy J had said in her podcast, if Cardi B really wanted to fight Nicki Minaj, she could have easily had walked up to her and got her. Like, you didn't have to make a scene in front of people like that. Like, you clearly just made a fool out of yourself. And also, Cardi, if you want my opinion, Cardi ain't nothing but a coward anyways. You caused a scene. I admit, she had balls to, call Nicki Minaj out on her shit. And, she had balls to call Nicki Minaj out on her shit and whatnot. And, wanted to see if she was about that life. But still, if you really wanted to fight Nicki Minaj, honey, you could have easily walked up to her and got her. You didn't have to make a big scene like that. And also, she ain't nothing but a coward, like I had said, because had it would have been on the street, you probably would have got your ass beat. But you was smart to cause drama in front of a crowd of people, because a crowd of people will be around to break it up. Versus if it's on the street, it's a different story. So really, she was really cowardly to do something like that. And she walked out of that bitch shoeless too. Y'all remember, I'm not really a Love and Hip Hop fan, but I remember on her season she was on the reunion and she threw a shoe at that lady. A second time throwing shoes. Which, you better be lucky probably to be on Love and Hip Hop that shoe did not hit that lady in her eye. Because if it wouldn't hit that lady in her eye, you would have had a lawsuit against you, an assault lawsuit. Which, thank God, that didn't happen. So, but really, like, I just want to say, both women behave badly, especially Cardi B. I mean, honey, you have a child. You have a business. Well, not really a business, but you have a child. You have a business in music. Your music is skyrocketing to the top charts. Why let Nicki affect that? Why let Nicki get in your head to the point where you make a fool out of yourself? I mean, you got to have very thick skin in life to prosper. That's how it is. Got to have very thick skin in life. So, that's my opinion on that. Next thing on my list is the Precious movie, conspiracy theory / what I think happened to Precious. Now, if y'all are familiar with the movie Precious, it came out in 2009. It starred Monique and Gabrielle Sidibe, who had played Precious, and Lenny Kravitz and a bunch of others. Shout out to the cast. Y'all did an amazing job, especially Gabrielle Sidibe. And why I say conspiracy theory is this. I hate to be a spoiler for those who haven't seen that movie in a long time or haven't seen the movie ever. I hate to be a spoiler, but when Precious first enters the Each One Teach One classroom, and her teacher introduces herself as Blue Rain. What I think is, because me and my sister, we had watched the movie a couple of days ago, and she had pointed this out. Like when she wrote her name on the board, she was like, "My name is Blue Rain." And the dyke girl in the back, she was like, "That's your real name?" And she was like, "Your first name's Blue." For those of you who have seen the movie, you know the character Blue Rain is gay. She likes girls. She has a girlfriend. And the girl, she was like, "That's your real name?" She's like, "Your first name's Blue." In my opinion, this is just conspiracy theory. I don't think Blue Rain is her real name. Because if y'all have seen the movie, you know there's a scene like after the party where Precious and Miss Rain are just sitting down in her classroom and she's saying her and her mother really don't have a good relationship and whatnot. She goes into detail and tells her like her and her mother don't have a relationship and whatnot, and she doesn't really talk to her, and she's getting kind of emotional and stuff like that. I said that to say this. Blue Rain may or may not be her real name, because maybe her real name might be something like Carly Monroe or something like that, and she changed it to Blue Rain because she doesn't want to be reminded of that name because it makes her think of her mother. Like that's the name her mother had gave her, and to have the fact her mother doesn't love her or accept her because she's gay kind of eats at her, so I guess she legally changed her name to Blue Rain, to feel more free. Like that's just a thought. That's just a conspiracy theory. Like they say on YouTube, that's just conspiracy theory, and it's not confirmed. Like that's just what I think. So don't quote me on that. Damn shit. And what I think may happen to Precious is, I think Precious probably maybe rich and famous now, probably lost all that weight, very articulate, probably had more kids in the future. Precious probably went on to accomplish a lot of things, probably left Harlem. And another conspiracy theory. Well, it's not a conspiracy theory, it's a coincidence. For those who have seen the movie, hold on, let me wipe my mouth. For those who have seen the movie, the scene where Precious comes to Miss Rain's house for Christmas dinner and her girlfriend comes down the stairs, when the camera moves, you see a poster on Miss Rain's wall that says "For Color Girls." This for color girls who have considered suicide and something else. Precious came out in 2009. For Color Girls came out in 2010. So in my opinion, I think they were kind of hinting at the fact, because Tyler Perry also had something to do with the movie too. I think they were kind of hinting at the fact, kind of hinting at the fact that Tyler Perry was coming out with a new movie next year. Like, I think it's kind of coincidental that she had that poster in her house. Like, that's just my opinion. So, hey, it is what it is. And it's also coincidental that both Precious and For Color Girls took place in the same city, Harlem. Since that took place in the same city, since the Precious story happened in the 80s and the For Color Girls story happened in 2010, I wonder what happened to Precious. Like, she probably left Harlem, like I had said. I wonder if the Each One Teach One classroom was around. Like, I'm just saying. Like, if it was still around. But yeah, alright. That's just my thoughts on that. What is next on my list? Poppy. Poppy. I'm Poppy. Poppy. I'm Poppy. Poppy. I'm Poppy. Poppy. That's me. Poppy, I love you, girl. Poppy is my girl. Her songs is off the motherfucking chain. And don't you tell me different. But anyways, about my girl Poppy, I was scrolling on YouTube and I just was bored and just typed in random shit and stuff like that. And Poppy, she was doing an interview and the lady had asked her son about the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj situation. How about she had told her about the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj situation, and Poppy all of a sudden had said, "I'm sorry," and the lady was like, "What are you sorry for?" "I threw it," and she was like, "What are you talking about? You threw what?" She was like, "I threw the shoe at Nicki Minaj." Bitch, really, really, Poppy, really. I'm like, what the fuck, Poppy? Like, I'm not trying to throw any shade at you, Poppy. Poppy girl, I love you. You are one of my favorite artists. You was fine as fuck. Sorry, I won't be able to make it to your Atlanta, Georgia concert on November 10th at the Buckhead Theater. But come on, Poppy. You expect people to buy that load of bullshit? Not too many people really know who you are. And for you to have beef with Nicki Minaj is stupid as fuck. I mean, Nicki Minaj will drag your little skinny ass. Like, no shade, Poppy. I'm just saying, like, Nicki Minaj will drag your little skinny ass. Oh my god, that shit had made me laugh. By the way, my girl Poppy, she came out with a new song called Immature Couture. If you guys haven't heard that song, I may link it in the description box down below. But she came out with a song, I think, yesterday or the day before called Immature Couture. And that song is off the motherfucking chain. Like, she's stepping out of her comfort zone. Like, she cussing in those songs. Well, that's not the first time she cussed in those songs. She had cussed in Low Life. She said shitty. But she cussing in those songs and John, like, whatever you want, bitch, something, something, something. Like, Immature Couture is off the chain. Please go hear that song. Like, she's stepping out of her comfort zone. And also, I want to mention, like, she replaced two of her dancers. Like, for those of you who have been to the Poppy Dot Computer concerts, she used to have those dancers, you know, with the wigs on and the tutus and the outfits with the little mask on. But now she replaced them with two black guys, and like, they doing their thing. They doing good. I know Poppy paying them that mucho dinero, but they doing good. Very good. They doing their thing. Like, they're awesome. Awesome, awesome. And also, she has a new song called Sheep Chick that she performed on one of her concert tours. Like, I was watching a clip of the video. I mean, not video. I watched a clip of one of her concerts. It was in Amsterdam back in September. Well, it is September, duh. But it was earlier in September. She was doing a concert in Amsterdam, and she performed her new song called Chic Chick. And that girl, like I said, she is stepping out of her comfort zone. She was like, chick, chick, something, something, chick, chick, something, 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 something. If you don't like it, suck my dick. I always laugh at that part because Poppy really don't hardly cuss that much. She said, suck my dick. Like, she slowly stepped out of her comfort zone. I like that. I just wish she'd come mainstream with her music, but she's slowly but surely stepping out of her comfort zone. Like, I like that. And every time she says suck my dick, the crowd cheer. Okay. Enough about Poppy. Love you, girl. Like I said. Why did I get married to? Now, for those of you. Oh, I got something in my tape. Okay. For those of you who have seen the movie, Why Did I Get Married To? It's by Tyler Perry. Shout out to you, Tyler Perry. You make some awesome ass movies. It's about Tyler Perry, and it's basically a sequel to the first one. Why Did I Get Married and Why Did I Get Married To are basically about these different couples, and they all have their problems, and they just question why they get married, basically. And the second one, towards the end, I hate to be a spoiler for those who haven't seen the movie, but in the end, Jackson's husband, Gavin, not her real husband, it's just the movie, but Janet Jackson's character, Patricia, her husband, Gavin, played by Malik Yoba, he gets in the car and he's driving off. First of all, let me just explain the situation. Patricia came to Gavin's job, and she basically made a fool out of him. She made people sing happy birthday to him and whatnot. And she told him to count to 3. They was like, 1, 2, 3. And ugly ass. It's funny, but she did it so wrong. She did him so wrong. And once she counted to 3, they was like, 1, 2, 3. A gay man, he had popped up out of a cake face. That shit was so funny. It was embarrassing. Like, if that was me, I probably would knock the shit out of her ass right then and there. Like, that made that man look bad. Like, he was the bigger man just walking away from the situation, but I probably would knock the shit out of her. But anyways, long story short, he got into his car, drove off, and he wasn't paying attention to where he was going, and boom, a truck had hit him, and he died at the hospital later on. And I said that to say this, like, people, if you're watching this, with all my subscribers that are watching this, if you're in a relationship with a guy or a girl, like, work it out. Work the shit out, because life is too short. Like what happened with Gavin in the movie. Life is too short to be arguing over stupid, petty bullshit that's not going to matter in a couple of years. Like, you hear one day, then you go on the next. Like, work it out. So, yeah. That's just my opinion on that. I mean, every relationship's not perfect. Like, my parents' relationship isn't perfect. But we all have our share of problems. But at the end of the day, work it out. Work it out. Like, you were meant to be together for a reason. Like, don't let some petty situation tear y'all apart. Like, just work it out. Enough of that. That was a damn good movie, by the way. It was better than the first one. Next on my list is Aisha in Chicago. Now, if y'all have seen the movie Poetic Justice, it came out, and I want to say, because Tupac died in 90, I forgot when Tupac died. But anyways, it came out way before he died. But it was with Tupac on it, and it's about, it stars Janet Jackson, that was in the Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2 movie. It's about Janet Jackson's character. She falls over Tupac's character, Lucky, and they don't like each other in the beginning, but they end up falling in love. That's what it's basically about. Well, basically it's about a lot of things, but that's what I gathered from it. So anyways, Chicago has a friend, not Chicago, Tupac's character, Lucky, has a friend named Chicago, and Justice has a friend named Aisha, played by Regina King. Hey girl, you did an awesome job in that movie. You was ghetto as hell, but you did an awesome job in that movie. And Chicago and Aisha are basically a thing, like a couple. But the thing is, she don't love Chicago. She just only using him for his money. And there's a scene when they pulled up to the side of the road, and she basically called my own shit saying, and I quote, "You weak. You a weak ass punk. You think you the shit just because you work out. You ain't buff. I wish I never met your sorry ass. You a sorry motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. Brush that weak ass fade. Niggas dick can't stay hard 5 minutes. What the fuck you do? Take steroids? That's the reason why I'm fucking somebody else." And after she said that last sentence, bow, He knocked shit from her ass, and he knocked shit out of her ass, and they ended up fighting. Now, I'm not for men hitting women, but I feel like in that instant right there, I feel like she deserved that shit from the way she treated him. Because, honey, if you know you ain't feeling this man like that, don't lead him on. He thinking you love him and care about him, and you just treating him like garbage. Hell, I bet it was her money, his money that she had used to buy that hair in the beginning. Probably gave him a little head and probably sucked his dick out. It was like, you think I can get the money to do my hair? I just want to look good for you. I guess shit. Or some shit like that. Like, if you know you ain't serious about a man or a woman, like, don't lead them on. But also with Chicago, like, dude. Damn, glasses. But with Chicago, dude. You got a job. You got a car. You got a place to stay. Why are you wasting time on a hoe like Aisha that's only used you for your money? Like, can you do better? Like, can you not do better? Like, oh my gosh. So really, it's both their faults, really, why their relationship fell apart. I mean, if you want to call it a relationship. And he really was a pussy, like, you know, fighting a woman, like, you can't handle no nigga better than that. Like, that's beyond me. So really, if you want my opinion, it's really both their faults. It's Chicago's fault for being stupid, and it's Aisha's fault for being a bitch and using them. I mean, she deserved that ass whooping though, but still, like, you should have not been using them. Okay. Like I said, I am not, repeat, not for men beating on women, but in that case, she deserved it. Like, I'm just saying. My next thing on the list is the Mars Argo lawsuit. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with who Mars Argo is, she was basically the original Poppy. Basically. That's what she was. She was the original Poppy before the Poppy Project was even started. And basically, back in April, she had took out a lawsuit against Titanic Sinclair and Poppy for copyright infringement and all that kind of stuff. And I really don't blame her because, like, as far as style-wise, I believe Poppy did copy Mars Argo because if you go back on GroceryBag.tv, that was Mars Argo and Titanic's channel together. If you go back on GroceryBag.tv, you can clearly see some similarities between Mars Argo and Poppy's content. Like, they're kind of the same, but then again different. Poppy has kind of robotic-like versus Mars Argo, she just does weird, crazy stuff. And plus her little baby Barbie voice is real. Poppy's is not. Like, you can search up a bunch of old videos of Poppy talking, and Poppy talks nothing like how she talks in the videos. She talks nothing like how she talks in her videos now. And yeah, I believe, like, she has every damn right to sue them because she did copy them. Poppy did copy her as far as style-wise, not music-wise, because not trying to throw any shade at you, Mars Argo, but Poppy's music is way better than yours. I'm just saying, like, I love you, Mars Argo. I love your music, and I love you as a person, but Poppy's music is way better than yours. I'm just saying. But yeah, she had every right to sue them. And Repzilla, shout out to Repzilla. Love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Love your videos. And by the way, your cat Greg is so cute. But anyways, Repzilla, he had did a video on his channel saying the Mars Argo lawsuit is officially over. and he had read some documents that he somehow got, and that he somehow had got and stuff on his computer, and basically it was just stating that they had came to some agreement. What that agreement is, I don't know. I can only speculate. No, it's just some motorcycle outside. But they came to some kind of agreement, and like I said, I can only speculate. I believe it was some kind of maybe financial agreement, because keep in mind, like I had just said, I believe, this is what I believe. It's not factual, but I believe that they came to some kind of financial agreement, because keep in mind, Poppy did kind of sort of did copy Mars Argo's style, and also Titanic Sinclair allegedly abused Mars Argo and was stalking her and assaulted her plenty of times when they were in their relationship and all that stuff. And I believe they came to some kind of agreement, maybe to give her half the money that they make. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying. Like, maybe they came to some kind of financial agreement. And maybe he'll probably agreed to leave her alone and let her do her own thing. And now, Mars Argo, Brittany Sheets, girl, if you're watching this, I'm waiting on some new music from you. Like, come on, girl, bring it on. I want to hear what you came up with after all these years. Love you and your music. By the way, you gave away, and Love in Black and White and Beauty is Empty are genius. Love, love, love those songs, girl. I want to hear something new from you. What's the next one over there? Taki Taki song. Now, this new song, I think came out a couple of days ago or a couple months ago. It's called Taki Taki, Taki. It's by this guy named DJ Shake, featuring somebody named Ozuna, 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 Selena Gomez, and Cardi B. And that song is motherfucking fire. Like, it is so good. I had it downloaded on my phone. And basically, like, it's a Spanglish song, Spanish and English. They sang in English, but then they speak in Spanish. Like, it's awesome, awesome, awesome. And there's a photo, like, it's a Taki Taki photo shoot. And I swear, my girl Selena Gomez looks just like Selena Perez did in 95. Like, shout out to you, Selena girl. Rest in peace. Selena Gomez looked just like her. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all a picture. Yeah, it's right here. Focus it for y'all. Don't Selena Gomez, she's right there. Right there. Don't Selena Gomez look just like Selena Perez? I swear that can be a Selena Perez song. For those of you who have listened to the song, like, that can be a Selena Perez song. I swear. Like, they killed that song. That's all I have to say. If you haven't heard that song, I may put that in the description box as well. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. It is fire. That's all of that. What's next on my list? The new Halloween movie. Now, I'm gonna eat my cake now. For those of you, if you have been living under a rock, they're coming out with a new Halloween movie in 2018. It's going to come out next month on October 19th, and I am going to go see it without a doubt. It's coming out on October 19th, and it basically takes place years on down the line. Laurie Strode is an old woman, and Michael Myers is still after her and stuff like that, and I just want to go see it. Like, if you've seen the trailers back to back, like, you know that movie is going to be awesome. But what I'm curious to know is, are they finally going to kill Michael Myers? Are they going to both die? Like, how's this movie going to turn out? I just want to know. Like, fingers crossed, they finally killed the bastard. That's all I got to say. But I love watching me some Michael Myers, don't get me wrong, but that motherfucker is, like, invincible. Like, you cannot kill that fucker. He survived being shot in the eyes, being blown up, to being beaten in the head with a lead pipe by Tommy Doyle. He survived a lot of shit, and he still ain't dead. Like, when is this fucker gonna die? Like, hopefully he dies in this movie. That's all I gotta say. Next on my list is the Hate U Give movie. Now, I have the book right here, and I plan on reading it. It's by this lady named Angie Thomas, and I think this is her first book. And basically, it's about this girl. Her name is Star. Is her name Star? Her name is Star, right? Star Carter. And basically, it's about Star's character. And Star, one of Star's friends, he ends up getting killed by these white policemen. And basically, it starts like a little uproar. And Star basically has to testify about what happened that night when the boy had got shot, because Star was there. And yeah, she basically has to testify about what she's seen and what happened. And I have a feeling like that movie is going to be great. And the girl they got to play a Star is cute. She is so beautiful. I don't know her real name, but she is so beautiful. I like how they spell her name Star with 2 R's. S-C-A-R-R. That's so pretty. And the last thing on my list is Demi Lovato Back to Rehab. Now, if y'all haven't seen my Holly Scoop review music video, who the fuck am I? If y'all haven't seen my Holly Scoop review video about Demi Lovato's mother wanting to take, what did I call it? Want to take something out on her, I may put that video in the description box down below as well. But basically, Demi Lovato's in rehab because she had an overdose. She had an overdose on some lace drugs and whatnot, and she had to be rushed to the hospital. And when she recovered, she's doing fine, and now she's in a rehab facility in Chicago doing better. And my opinion on that is this, like, girl, if you're watching this, Demi, do you, girl? I hope you do fine. I hope you're getting the help that you need. And I just hope nothing like this happens again, because you could have literally died. Thank God you survived. I just hope you're getting the help that you need, and from here on out, you live a sober life. And I'm pretty sure you may along down the line, may get tempted to try drugs again, but you got to be strong enough to not go down that road once more, because if you go down that road once more, you may hit a dead end, and there's no coming back. So, honey, if you're watching this, please, please, I hope you're getting the help that you need and you walk out of there being sober as hell, coming back to your life, making new music, inspiring lots of more people, and doing your thing. I just hope you just come back stronger than ever. I love you, Demi. You are awesome, awesome, awesome. So, that is everything on my list that I'm going to talk about. And I am almost out of food. So, I'm going to finish my cake now. And that concludes this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to put all my social media accounts in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on there. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. So until next time, it's a wrap.